Hello everyone and welcome back to Clover Knows Pets. I'm Clover and today I'm going to be showing you all the rodents we have in our home. Please keep in mind not all of these guys are ones we are going to be keeping because I am also the person who runs In a Pinch Hermit Crab Rescue, and we have recently breached out into emergency exotic rescues too. So some of these guys will end up finding new homes eventually, so yeah. That's also why a lot of these guys are injured or come from bad situations, not because we're caring for them wrong, just simply because they were rescued. Anyways, let's get started. First of all, in this bioactive 30-gallon tall are my two lab mice. Now, when I say lab mice, I am not joking. They came from an actual lab situation. They were going to have E. coli implanted into their lungs, but the experiment failed with the first round of mice, and a lab tech took them in before they were euthanized. And yeah, that's how I ended up with them. Let me see if I can find them or if they're buried underground. There they are, coming out now. But yeah, their names are Meadow and Peppermint. Super sweet little girls. They are BALBC3 mice, and so unfortunately they are not going to be living very long because they are already a year old, and they normally don't live more than a year and a half to 2 years old, at least not BALBC3 mice, because they are literally bred to die. It's sad, but that's how things are with them. They have very, very bad genetics. But yeah. Right, baby, you gotta get back in. Come on. Moving down from them are 4 Egyptian spiny mice, living in this 20-gallon long quarantine enclosure. I can't stress this enough. This is a quarantine closure. It does not have enough space to keep 4 Egyptian spiny mice, or even 4 mice. This is quarantine only and very temporary. Anyways, so these guys were rescued from a hoarding situation a few hours from me. We did end up rescuing 5 of these girls, but one does have some serious injuries, and so she's being kept separately, which we'll talk about in a minute. And although they are social animals, they're also surprisingly vicious and will eat each other if they have wounds, so I can't keep her in a pair or something, or else she will be killed. So yeah, waiting for her to get better with that, treating her with antibiotics and such. But yeah. Anyways, these 4 girls are still getting treatment for mites. They have fur mites. Once they're done with that, they will be fully rehabbed. And then 3 of these girls will go and live with my own pet spiny mouse, because they are social, like I said, and they need to live in groups. It's one of the reasons we originally adopted all of them. Anyways, so 3 of these girls will go live with mine in a 40-gallon tank, which you'll see soon. And then the other 2 will be adopted out to a good home through our rescue. You can't come out right now. I'm sorry. Nope. Anyways, moving on to this 10-gallon rehab tank where the more injured spiny is being kept. Excuse my dog Potato. She's getting a lot better and is currently on antibiotics, and then is also having her wounds sanitized daily, and so they are almost completely healed thanks to their crazy regenerative capabilities. But yeah, she is a pretty nice girl, and so she'll probably come out in a second, but yeah. So she's just going to be in this very simple setup, just paper towels on the ground, water bowl, food, and baby. And then a few different hides, and then under here she's got that hide, and since they are very warm climate mice, they need to be kept very high temperatures. Surprisingly, I do have a heat pad hooked up to here, and it covers the whole bottom of the tank. But yeah, so she will eventually be up for adoption with one of the others through our rescue. Once again, that's In a Pinch Hermit Crab and Exotics Rescue in Bayport, Minnesota. But yeah, moving on. Moving on in this 40-gallon breeder. By the way, it's called breeder because instead of being longer or taller, it's deeper, not because I'm breeding animals. Anyways, in here lives my other spiny mouse, Stick. She is my own personal pet one, and this is the place that the 3 others will be living. Yeah. She's a lot more skittish during the day and is really only active at night, unlike the others that have become more diurnal for some reason. I don't actually know why, but yeah, so she is hiding somewhere in here. And although bunnies are not rodents, I don't really know what other category I would put her in, since she's the only one of her category that we have, and so yeah, I'm including them in here anyways. Is that cheating? Yes. Does she care? No. But yeah, anyways, this is Flower, my Holland Lop. She is rescued. She was going to be basically snake food. She was free on Craigslist, and the lady basically said, someone pick her up by today or I'm feeding her to my snake. Yeah. Yeah, not much else to say on that, but we're waiting on getting her spayed, so that she can be potty trained, and she also needs to be vaccinated, and then we're hoping to eventually adopt another bunny. Well, adopt or rescue. But yeah. Also, for anyone wondering, she's laying this like this just because she's tired and she's comfortable, not because she's sick. I know it looks like it sometimes, but bunnies just flop down like that, so yeah. Next are my micro squirrels that live in this 30-gallon tall setup. They are very skittish, and they're nocturnal, so they're probably not going to come out, but yeah. One's hiding in there. Others are, I believe, in this bedding, yep. But yeah. Last but not least, in this 20-gallon tall River, she is a Chinese hamster, and yeah, I am taking her out right now. She was sleeping, so she's not very happy about that. I do not recommend you do this with rodents. I'm only doing it because she needs her eye ointment. As you can see here, she does definitely have an eye infection, so she is on antibiotics for that. But yeah. But yeah, once she's done with being rehabbed, she will also be up for adoption through our rescue. And she also came from the hoarding situation that the Egyptian spiny mice came from. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.